Have you, dear viewer, ever wanted to be a Reddit legend? A larger-than-life figure standing on the shoulders of giants overlooking an empire of underlings? Well, I would suggest you keep watching. The answer? Have a ditto in your Pokemon X and Y friend safari and advertise it on r/friend safari. Okay, now that was a bit of an exaggeration. But wait, don't frill your Cheeto-encrusted brow just yet. Because you want to hear what I have to say about X and Y's friend safari, and how Scarlet and Violet really needs a feature like this. So say what you will about Pokemon X and Y. The game was too easy. The EXP share was so broken. The Pokemon models look dead. Ugh. It definitely had its issues. Don't get me wrong. But there's one thing it did right in my opinion. And that was the friend safari. Upon beating the Elite Four, you gain access to Kilude City. A small, albeit charming city. Home to the Battle Mason, the Stats Judge, and the Friend Safari. At the Friend Safari, you could access different safaris based on which friends you had registered into your 3DS. And this worked even if you had registered friends that had never played X and Y before. Each of these different safaris had a designated type, and would have 3 different Pokemon of that type in the provided small patch of grass. Now get this, Pokemon that you encounter in the Friend Safari are guaranteed to have at least 2 perfect IVs. Pretty sick. Also, shiny odds are much better. Usually shiny odds are 1 in 4096. In the Friend Safari they become 5 in 4096. And this effect even stacks with the shiny charm. 7 in 4096 is possible. 7 times better odds! Now, there are tables online showing the odds of specific Pokemon of a given type being native to your Friend Safari. For myself, I had an electric type Friend Safari with the Pokemon Emolga, Manectric, and Electabuzz. Yeah, that's right. So I was kind of a big deal when it came to advertising and sharing my friend code on Reddit. Which brings me to my next point, r/friend safari. In short, this was, and still is, a super wholesome community on Reddit with people sharing their friend codes, figuring out which Pokemon they offer in their friend safaris because you can't visit your own, and advertising their own pocket monsters up for grabs. I thought it was also nice that people generally promoted sharing O-Powers as well. In short, O-Powers were these little boosts you could get to stats, experience points, capture rates, etc. And they regenerated from walking around with your 3DS in your pocket. So yeah, it was nice that they advocated for that. Now, are my memories of the Friend Safari so fond because I had a pretty good and desirable safari myself? Electabuzz? Quite possibly. But hey, it was a fun idea regardless. And a special shout out to those people with ground type Friend Safaris. Life must have been tough, but we made it out somehow. See ya!